Alright, welcome back to Kimchi Rednecks box opening edition. So, I Want Chuck has once again overridden financially responsible Chuck's control of the credit card.
And wife Melissa just forgets to even bother commenting at this point.
So, we have ordered some stuff from Billy Moonshine. So,
if you have a Vevor still.
If, like many people online, you got your start with one of those $100, $120 Vevor kits, and you've started to outgrow it.
Billy is the one to go to.
Right. He's got some stuff on his website for the Vevor kits. So, first off is we've got these copper, what is that, like 2 foot? 2 foot copper flex cables to replace the steel flex cables. Now, I personally am okay with keeping the steel pot because copper, if I remember correctly, only helps take the sulfides out of the alcohol when it's in its vapor form. So you need the copper tubes because that's where the steam's going through, so that's going to help. In your pot, doesn't help as much, that's just full of hot liquid. We've also got a copper Thump Keg. Now, with the statement I just made, you'd think the copper Thump Keg was probably a bad idea because the steam's going to come down in here and it's going to hit the liquid and it's going to go back into liquid form. But that steam is also going to boil that liquid and steam it back out the other side, so you still get a fair amount of steam contact in like the upper half of this and through the tubes. Now, one thing about these tubes, they do not sell these tubes with the 1/2-inch fittings that Vevor uses. These, I actually believe, are hot water heater hoses. I think I've seen them online before. But Billy sends them with adapters
For each side.
that will hook to. So, there you go.
So, we have not given up on our Vevor still. However, we have upgraded our Vevor still thanks to Billy Moonshine.
Right.
And we're super looking forward to our next run on that as well. Which will probably be a corn whiskey.
Possibly. We got those peanut butter ones we want to run, and we're going to need a Thump Keg for those.
Yeah.
So. Now, one thing especially that I like about having the larger Thump Keg here, if we can get that off.
I was going to say, it has to come off or you can't get anything in there.
I was about to say. So, the good thing I was going to say about having a Thump Keg this size with the 4-inch opening is, if you've ever heard of shooting the thump, I don't know where the phrase came from, but you can heat up your still, connect everything up, and leave this open, and once the pot starts to inject steam into the Thump Keg and your mash or your flavoring or whatever you have in your Thump Keg starts to heat up, you can get that first bit of steam, the heads and whatnot, out of here, and then pop your flavoring in, your apples or your fruits or your honey or whatever.
Your nuts.
Yep, you can pop that in and then throw the cap on it, tighten that down on it, you're good to go, and you got like all your flavor going into your alcohol and not being wasted in your 4 shots in head. So, yeah, once again, my credit card has been flung against the internet for stuff to make alcohol.
And we bought a treadmill.
Yeah, I did get a treadmill.
Yeah, we bought a treadmill.
So, hopefully that'll work for us. But, so, we got to run a little cleaning on this, little, what do they call it, 551 solution or 511 solution or whatever?
We'll be looking that up, and we'll put the information in the description.
Yeah, but everybody knows it is copper cleaning solution.
Yeah, it's the copper. We'll be cleaning our copper with copper cleaning solution. That is what we'll be doing.
Yes. So, we'll do that, and then we'll do the cleaning run on this, and then we'll run a run of something through it and see how it comes out. How's that?
Yeah, we don't know for sure what's going to be the first thing. We've got lots of things like backed up, that plans, ideas, thoughts.
Right, we got a whole lot of plans to do and not enough time to do them. But yeah, if you're looking for upgrades to your Vevor kit, check out Billy Moonshine. He's on YouTube, he's on the internet, he's on TikTok.
And also, we've heard like multiple people like recommend him. Dude knows what he's doing. So we've actually watched quite a few of his videos in the past. So, and
not to mention the fact contacting him on Facebook and telling him like, hey, I'm a redneck out in South Korea. Can you send me some stuff? He was very helpful.
And when we told him that shipping here could be very
abusive to the box.
Yeah, sometimes we feel like the plane people, the pilot sits on the boxes on the way over because they're all crushed.
He packaged the hell out of this.
This is like all the packing from inside the boxes. Like, it was so well packed. We were worried this thing was going to come like with a big old dent in it. And he, like, kudos, thank you, Phil Billy. This, my husband would have cried if we'd opened this and this had not looked as pristine and beautiful as it does.
Would my look, it had a big old hole in it, something punched in it.
Yeah, so he is happy, which makes me happy.
Right. So, and once this is cleaned up and shiny, I bet it's gonna be purty. Right. So, off to do stuff.
Gotta clean and shiny.
All right. So, on to the copper cleaning. We looked it up. It is 551. So, 500 milliliters of water, 50 milliliters of hydrogen peroxide, and then 1 ounce of citric acid. Obviously, 500 milliliters of water is not going to be enough to clean some stuff, so you scale it up. So I got 2 liters of water here. I'm going to do 200 milliliters of hydrogen peroxide. Hopefully my little container here is big enough. And then citric acid. All right, be careful not to slosh this around. I think I may have needed a bigger container. All right, so I got a little bucket I'm gonna do this in. I'm gonna start with the Thump Keg. So, got a bottle brush for cleaning these and these tubes here. And I got a scrubby for cleaning the insides. First thing I'm gonna do is pour some of the solution down the tubes here to help clean these and get it on the inside. That is a good idea. I forgot it has a lid. Thanks, Melissa. And then we'll just pour that in there. You know, now that I'm thinking about this, and my hands are starting to tingle, should probably put gloves on. It's probably a safety note. It's probably a good idea to wear gloves. Probably a good idea, yeah. All right, so make sure we get these a good scrubby scrub. Set that out the way, and let's get that good and wet, and just scrub it down. Obviously, the inside is more what we're worried about because, you know, that's where the alcohol goes. But remember to give the outside some loving too. That does shine it up right quick though. Now, since this is obviously, it looks kind of handmade, be careful of your edges because not all of them might be completely smooth or rounded or whatever. Obviously, give it a good look and be careful. I haven't come across anything sharp on this one yet though. All right, well that's got that kind of shiny and clean looking. I definitely did get some little copper bits and some green out of it, so. Next, we're going to clean these up. Pour a little stuff through them, hit them with a scrubby brush. All right, there we go. I'll finish rinsing those out. We'll dispose of this. I recommend mixing it with a lot of hot water to dilute it out before you do anything with it, just to be safe. And other than that, we're all clean. Tomorrow, we'll get on to running some shine through it after, you know, a vinegar run, of course. All right, so it's been a couple weeks. We've got our strawberry shine that we did out of the new Thump Keg and everything. We let it sit for a week. We put some strawberries
strawberry
in it.
brandy.
Strawberry brandy.
Brandy, you said
strawberry
shine.
brandy, yes. So we let it sit for a week, and then we put some more strawberries in it for a week, and it sit for another week. So we're at a tasting stage. So let's see what we got here. When I tested this, it was 125 proof, so it got some gas to it. A little bit warm on the back end, but it doesn't have any sweet to it yet. So
It's got a lot of bitter to it. Got a lot of bitter and rage, like an ex-spouse.
So the problem that I found
Was the bitter and rage from the ex-spouse? Whew.
was the bad jokes from my wife.
Whew.
The
Hey,
problem,
you made me drink that. You should be ashamed.
So the problem that I ran into with this was it's got a very noticeable strawberry flavor.
It does.
But at 120, 125 proof, if I tried to dilute it down to say 60 or 80 proof, which is normal drinking range, it just waters down the strawberry. So we needed something that would keep some flavor in it, but also bring the temperature down enough that, you know, you don't just get screwed up on your first like 2 shots of it. So we remembered this fruit juice concentrate, fruit stuff concentrate, whatever it is.
It's a lemonade concentrate.
That you can buy in Korea. And this basically is sugar lemon sauce. Makes actually pretty good lemonade. So we are gonna play a little bit here. Gonna play Alchemist.
Did you measure that?
No, but I'm just putting it in here so I can get the...
Don't forget, we also do have simple syrup if
We have
need
simple
it.
syrup if we need it, so. All right, let's do 2 cc's of that. 2 cc's of this lemon stuff. So that's a 50-50 mix. That seems a little thick, but that should bring it down to about 60 proof.
Oh, God.
There's no burn in that whatsoever, and it's sweet. But I can't tell if the lemonade is overrunning the strawberry or if it's mixing just enough with it.
I don't hate it.
That's not bad.
I don't know. Make some for David. Make him try it. He may not be on camera, but he's here, so, you know.
Torturing one of our friends that's visiting with free alcohol. You know how terrible that is.
I mean, if you're going to torture, you should torture with free alcohol.
There's a hint of strawberry, but it's strawberry brandy, so I'm thinking it should be a little...
So here's what I would say. You're not going to love this answer. I say we put more frozen strawberries in here, again, to bump up the strawberry flavor. So 1 more round of frozen strawberry, and then mix it with the lemonade. Because if when we're mixing it, it's weak with the strawberry flavor, that's the best way to, unless you want to get a strawberry simple syrup, which I know you're not a huge fan of.
So this one I'm mixing 1 to 3, so that should bring it closer to 80, 85 proof.
Burn. Ooh, feels good.
I don't hate that, but it's a way different experience. It's much more strawberry forward. You get strawberry, then lemonade. And it's almost hot in the center, but then it phases out real quick.
You're right about that. I don't hate it.
I think I kind of like it better the first way.
Yeah.
So let's see if I split the difference between those two. Split that and do 2 to 3.
You're
Mild bit of warm to it, but that is very easily distinguishable as both strawberry and lemonade.
I taste more of the strawberry than the lemonade. So first one is still the
So
best
the
for
first
both of
one's
us.
still the best. All right, so we're probably going to go with the first mix here, which was basically half and half, and that was... So, well, since this is about 120 proof, that should make it about 60, 62 proof. And strawberry lemonade. That'll get you screwed up, toe up from the flow up. Maybe we'll mix it with some bubbly, some seltzer, some ginger ale sort of thing or something and make a drink out of it.
Okay.
Strawberry lemonade mimosa, there you go. There's a plan. We will do that. We are back. So, from the last time that we showed you where we was at, we added some
more strawberries
more strawberries to it. We let it sit. I think it's been about 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Normally, I tell you take them out after a week, but hey, you know, life happens.
Yeah, we might have meant to do that last weekend and didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so we strained all the strawberries out.
This has been
we
filtered.
filtered the stuff. This numbnuts forgot that trying to run something that's sugary and syrupy and partially dissolved fruit through a filter bag is really hard.
It was a lot of fun, but
We got it done.
it's done. We have these beautiful bottles to share. We're looking at about 70 proof, but it drinks like
Oh, it drinks like a fortified wine.
it's a 50 proof. Drinks like a 50 proof.
It drinks, well, I mean, a fortified wine is usually about 20, 25 proof, depending on who made the wine.
So the question is, how tore up from the floor up will it get you if you have a couple of these?
If you did not know what this was and somebody just handed it to you and you started drinking, this is about 70 proof. This is gonna tear you up.
All right, so smell.
Smell has a good, it smells of both strawberry and lemonade. It's relatively balanced. I can easily pick out both flavors. It's not like before where you smelled lemonade.
The lemon was like,
and then there was some strawberry on the back end. This is pretty equal.
my goal in adding the strawberries was just to balance that lemon out just a little. It was good, but I felt like it's strawberry lemonade. It needed more strawberry.
Oh yeah. I tell you, if you did not know, you would think this was just you would think it was a wine, a strawberry lemon wine.
That's nice.
It is smooth. There is almost no burn to it at all. It's more of a hint of burn.
It's a little burn, but not
It's a
bad.
little like on the back end, just a tingle to let you know you swallowed it.
I think this is going to be good, like in frozen drinks. So maybe like a milkshake, maybe like a margarita style kind of frozen drink.
or a daiquiri kind of thing.
Yeah, a daiquiri probably nice. But yeah, we don't have the ability to make daiquiris here.
Even as a sipping cream or something, it would probably be good.
We're probably going to take a bottle of this to my favorite cafe and have them make me a daiquiri.
They got blenders and ice. They make cold drinks. I'm like, hey, do us a favor. They have an alcohol license. They can do that.
True.
But this, Mr. Phil Billy Moonshine.
Thank you for the lovely Thump Keg.
Thank you for the lovely Thump Keg.
It's amazing.
It's doing God's work.
It's working now on some peach brandy from some peaches that we got gifted. So yes, thank you.
It is doing all the things, and it is doing them well.
Yeah.
This first run through it could not be better. This is good stuff.
Yeah.
So that's all we really got to say on that matter. Like, subscribe, do the internet stuff. See the buy us a coffee link below if you'd like to reimburse us for buying something for. We will see y'all later.
Bye.